Uncle C, back in the office, and ooh, this is a video that I'm excited to bring you. I titled it How to Make Any Woman Fall in Love. And first and foremost, before we dive into this, what you must understand about you as a man is you falling into an emotional state where you tell yourself, oh, I'm so in love, I'm hooked. You got to understand that's a choice. We all have that internal feeling where you feel as if you maybe are at the disadvantage, but you have the choice logically to stop yourself and to turn that off before it takes over you. Which is why what I want to show you is I want to show you exactly how to have the upper hand so that way you maintain level-headedness, and not only that, how to ensure that women who come into your sphere are the ones who are in chase, in pursuit, and end up falling in love, okay? How to make her actually fall in love. First off, you have to understand that love is nothing more than a perception. It's a perception of want, which means if things are congruent on both parties, you know what happens is that sexual tension dies. When one party has the upper hand just a little, the other is in pursuit, and that pursuit, that question mark, that what if, that's what creates that tension. And that tension, that question mark, one of the people needs to hold that, and if you don't hold that, it's gone. The first way to start to make the woman fall in love is you got to understand why it's so important to hold the mindset of no free attention. There's two types of attention. There's free attention and there's earned attention. We give free attention to people who have earned it either by default, such as maybe your brother, your mother, your sister, your father, your coworkers. Okay, those are people that earn your attention. However, those are people we give free attention to. Earned attention is what a woman has to do to make sure that you are the man of value, you are the one who's in the respect and the power position. This includes Snapchat. This includes how frequently you text her. This includes your Instagram direct messages and how frequently you're viewing her stories, those kinds of things. A great tip for some of you guys who are trying to detox away from Snapchat, detox away from Instagram, delete the app and tell yourself you're going to check it once a day. Okay, download it one time per day, sign in for that quick 20 minutes, and then that's it. Same with text messages. Have a certain set schedule when you actually reply to people, when you're available. There's sometimes you're there, there's sometimes you're away. It's good to have away turned on more than it is to have on turned on. Okay, the last is compliments. If she's not complimenting you, you don't necessarily need to be complimenting her, which means that somebody is going to be at the upper hand and somebody's going to be at the lower hand. That's how love works. That's what creates the tension in love. So, what is earned attention? Well, we start to give earned attention when a woman shows femininity, she shows compliance, she shows cooperation. This is when we start to move into dates, right? Like actual dates where we're sitting there, we're getting to know her. There's flirtation, there's banter. Maybe you're taking her to a restaurant, things of that nature. Or you're even messaging first. In the beginning, maybe she was constantly messaging first and stuff. After that bond has been built, all of a sudden you are giving her the reciprocity that she gave you. Or expressing desire or words, she is expressing desire or strong words, such as words like safe. If you hear a woman say these things, I feel safe with you, I feel strong with you, I trust you, I feel comfortable with you. These are things that you want to be coming out of a woman's mouth. This means she's acting feminine. Now, when it comes time for the speech that she will eventually have as to where are things going, are you eventually going to be my boyfriend, what do you see out of me? The first is that you are just not sold easily. You're not the type of man that's sold easily. You're not going to commit to your first prospect. Okay, it's just as if you're a boss and you put out an application for a job position, you're going to go through all 20 prospects that potentially enroll into your pipeline. Then you're going to select the best mate. That's what you have to have. That mindset, that boss mindset, that CEO mindset, that driver mindset, that alpha mindset, that is what you need. Don't say yes at your first options, and know your worth internally. If you know your worth internally, you can actually come to a congruent standpoint within yourself and say, hey, I'm on my purpose. I'm building myself as a man. Somebody would be lucky to be with me. If you have that internal mindset down, this will eventually start to reflect your SMV. And your SMV will start to shine through externally. And on the external, throughout your late 20s to 30s and even 40s for a lot of you, this is when you're going to crush it. You're going to have your pick of the litter with women. You're a man who's made yourself a man of value. You're strong, you're comfortable in your own skin, and you truly appear with that Mac Daddy energy that everybody gravitates towards. Now, realize the mind of a woman is what you must hook. There's so many men, they think that they can hook her through S3X, or there's so many men, they think that they can hook her just by playing cat and mouse games. No. If you've made yourself a man of value, you need to hook the mind. And the mind is where the strength comes in. The mind is where you, as the man, should have the internal fortitude to hold down that emotional state far better than she does. The second she notices that she's stronger mentally than you are, or emotionally, this is when that hook that you cast out is going to disappear. And all of a sudden you've lost the psychological aspects of love. And this is what's going to happen if you actually want to have a happy, healthy relationship, just due to the fact that you know how to keep that S3 actual tension and you know how to make things fun. So what am I getting at? Making a woman fall in love oftentimes is more or less about what you don't do than what you do. Because far more often it's what you don't do that makes up for that question mark and that what if about the man that keeps her guessing, that keeps her wondering, and that keeps her held in mystery. So if you like this video, I want you to hit the like button. I also want you to go down below and book a call with my brother Cole, because free one-to-one consults to potentially work one-to-one with me inside some of my most exclusive MBT full stack 1%er programs is now open. Watch that video attached to that page. If you like what it is that I'm showing you as I take you along this journey, we can potentially work one-to-one together. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.